Watching practice off in the distance here. There's a nice breeze. This is about as beautiful as it gets. And what a better way to bring on in the founder of Project Diehard. We, as always, have Brian Gibson joining us here for all of the updates with Mission Monday Update. Brian, how are you doing today?
Oh, sister, I'm hanging in there, hanging in there. Folks, sorry for the
Good to
mess behind me, but I'm reworking my office.
we know how that goes. And you know what? Bonus for you right now. It's bright enough right here. I can barely see you. So you look perfect.
Cool, cool. Now, I only got 3 slides tonight here, folks, because look, we're getting down the nitty gritty, and I'm not playing any more games. So, I'm going to bring in our guest right now. You've seen her before here. She is very, very admired within our team. She's doing great work for the mission. But let's bring her in before I start my slide deck.
Excellent. Let's welcome Helene Weiner to the night. How you doing, Helene?
Hi, everyone. Hi, Brian. Hi, Susan. Brian, as you know, it's always a pleasure to see you. I admire you so much, your mission, your dedication of what you're doing and what you're trying to accomplish. And you know what? I am going to really work hard to try to get the next Founders Breakfast covered and to get more people to volunteer for the mission. Because you know what? Everybody needs their community, and it just takes a few people. Doesn't take a lot to go a long distance and to make a statement.
It does. Well, let me pull up my slides and we'll discuss them.
Okay.
Pink. There we go. All right, guys. That top line there says John 139. That is our transparency, okay? You want to see what we do? Come. I'm going to go over the rules again for our new followers. God owns the mission. He's never leaving. No drugs, no alcohol, no demons, and no prostitutions of veterans' pain for profit. Check your vet. Face to face is the best way to do it. A call is good. Text, we'll take it. But check your vet. Pray hourly that this mission gets the resources and the volunteers we need. Share this mission, because advertising takes away from veterans. Volunteer. Your voice, your touch could save a veteran's life. And give monthly. The amount doesn't matter. It all goes to the mission. Okay? I can't stress that enough. Crossroads Lawn and Garden has a tractor that is going to Forward Operating Base Rush. They have a box. It's orange in color like this one down in their store. Go down there, fill that box so we can order the parts. They've already donated the labor. They donated the tractor. And then plan the trip, mark the dates. We were just talking about this before the show. What do we got? Fellowship breakfast, August 5th. The next facility day, August 15th. You go to our social media. There's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, how come you're not telling your people to subscribe? Solid point, I think.
Very solid. So easy. It's a button. Click.
Yeah. And we hit that number, they give us money. So that is the slide deck for tonight, folks. I can't be any more plainer than that. Now, from what Sue told me this morning in the meeting, apparently some people have been asking some questions that Sue and Helene have written down. So I'm an open book. Ask.
Well, first up, I know we've got expenses, right? That's what happens here, that you got to pay for things like the breakfast coming up. And, there's a facility which has a building which needs electricity to run. Until we're in that luxury position where we've got ample dollars, which hint, hint, we're looking for donors. But until we're in that position, how do we make decisions? How do we decide where money goes?
I decide how money gets sent. Well, I'll put it this way. We've been doing the fellowship breakfast for 6 years. That is one day a month. Veterans know they can come to the IHOP in Paducah, Kentucky, get fellowship, support, and a free meal. So I got to make that call. Do I do that for veterans or do I pay the electric bill at the FOB? And in my book, veterans come first. Does that answer, you think? You think that might suffice? Does that explain it?
As much as I could hear, sorry about the noise in the background. That tells a big chunk of the story. You always have put veterans first. You always will put veterans first. And this is a point where this directly affects our vets. Like literally, directly. They have time, they come, they fellowship, they eat, they break bread with their brothers and sisters. And that is, can you share just a little bit about what is that breakfast like? What is the experience that somebody coming, if they haven't been there yet, tell us a little bit about what that's like.
Well, okay, everybody knows I track first-time visitors. That's the only number from that breakfast I really want to know about. Okay? Last month, a veteran came in for the first time. Usually, the first time, they just sit in the corner and observe. But this month, this veteran actually got up and introduced themselves to a table with some other veterans, and they sat down and they had a long discussion. What was said, I don't know. But they were laughing. They were joyful. I can't stress that enough. That's what that event is for, to bring veterans together. because one veteran might be having a bad day where the other ones aren't. So, hey, let's lift each other up.
Community. It's all about community. And, you know, for veterans, you know, they say, and I believe it, veterans can only really relate with each other because they've all been there together. They know the feeling. Even though someone could empathize what they might be going through, it's just a different mindset. And for me, I want to help everyone. I really do. And and the fact is, there's all different types of, and it could be from a childhood incident. It could be from going away, being in war. I mean, I watch a lot of war movies, and I could just say, oh my gosh, I mean, watching a movie and being there and experiencing it are two different things. And as you've been and you were helping and seeing the emotions and the fear so these are things that people need to be a little more empathetic about, and whatever their cause is, volunteering and giving something is important. Like, we all go to I go to a synagogue. I'm Jewish. You're Christian, Jew, whatever. Doesn't matter. Even if we're all of different faiths, we're all taught. In the temple, it's called tzedakah, something good, something little. It's what you can afford, because what does it do? It makes us feel good inside that we're doing something to help others. So you could do a different contribution each week to a different cause, because you know what, Brian? There are so many different people that need help.
And but I understand. Okay.
But everybody should have that fellowship breakfast. So there should be enough money for the breakfast, okay? And there should be enough money for you to pay your power bill, that it shouldn't have to come out of your pocket, because you are doing the volunteer work. You're running your Project Diehard. And I'm sure, and you're not getting paid to do it. You're doing it out of your heart because it's your cause, you believe it in, and so many other people. You're trying to help other people, and you're trying to help veterans survive.
Again, I have this discussion all the time, Helene. We serve one God.
That's right. We do.
We all serve one God.
Different legs, but it's all one God, all under one all, right?
It's one God.
That's right.
Now, when we die, right, we're going to figure out who's right, who's wrong. Until then, let's work together.
Yeah, let's do it together. Let's make it happen. That's what I'm trying to get out there to people too. Believe me. Okay, so I'm going to be, I'm part of the nonprofit TV. And on nonprofit TV, we're going to get you. Yeah, and because this is to get the nonprofits to get free airtime.
Again, they are. Anthony is a great person. Okay, yes. I know for a fact. I don't know what day it streams, but I do know for a fact that this podcast right here gets streamed on nonprofit TV.
I know it does.
Cool. Everybody's like.
So when you're on, I have a question. So for tracking, because it's only going to get better and better as it keeps growing and getting bigger. More viewers and all. So, but when it is aired or when it is on, do you notice any little more activity than normal when it is?
Helene, I'll be honest with you. I don't track that stuff.
Mm.
Okay.
I'd like that to happen. If we can maybe see if when it's on to see if people might.
Again, why do we need volunteers?
Mhm.
Okay.
We need everybody.
See this?
We need everybody. Okay, so put your phone call. Why don't we share
No.
Brian's number?
No, you don't share my number.
No.
Oh, okay. Let's see, who told me I should share my number, and did I get in? I go, no, I don't share my number. I'm joking with you right now.
Yeah.
No.
Helene, my point is this. If I'm awake, this phone is answered because I don't know how many calls every day I get from veterans saying, brother, I need help.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody goes, Brian, you need to track that. No, I don't. You need to volunteer and track that. Okay. My job is to save veterans' lives.
Yeah.
That's my job. My job is to protect the integrity of this mission because I have seen so many veteran nonprofits start great. And then when that big bankroll rolls in, they lose focus of the mission. That is why I never know what somebody gives.
Okay, I'm gonna definitely do a better job that I've been doing.
You're doing a great job.
Well, but I want to make sure that you're going to get enough for your fellowship breakfast, and that to me will show people are. If I could have an impact on 10% of the people I come in touch with to do what I would love for, what we should all be doing, then I'm making an impact.
If
people, when I have my show that starts, it's called the Bubby Show. When it does, if I can get people to leave happier, to smile, to share their story, to connect with one another, to reach out to people that they meet, strangers, to do things that make a difference in the world, because right now our world needs a little more kindness in interactions with people. You know, veterans, you can't tell someone is a veteran, but you could tell when people have disabilities, because they can't hide it. You know, they're in wheelchairs. They have physical disabilities that people see.
And we have veterans in wheelchairs.
That's what I'm saying. So
okay, we have veterans with no arms, no legs.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Those are visual, where people can see. Those are the people that I want people, strangers, that they see, to say hi to, smile at them, acknowledge that they're there. Because a lot of them are ignored.
You know what? I agree with you. How about this? Everybody be kind to everybody else.
That's right.
Say hello.
That's right.
Okay? Say hello.
Say hello.
I say hello here all the time. People think I'm crazy. I'm like,
I say hello. And you know what, Brian, I'm even nuttier. You know what I did? I locked in the domain sayhello.com.
There you go.
The power of hello live.com.
Again, here, folks, look. When I say we do the fellowship breakfast, I quote, "Come break bread with heroes."
Mm-hmm.
Come break bread with heroes. You know what? You might learn something from them. They might learn something from you. And you get to see hope being born right there. Okay.
We need fellowship breakfasts all around the United States, right? Is it something like, is it kind of like national thing of that day on August 6th is Fellowship Breakfast USA, that it could be
The first Wednesday of the month is our fellowship breakfast.
And is it like a veteran thing all the time? Is it something that's
for veterans? Okay.
Okay. I didn't know that. See, I'm learning.
That's what Project Diehard does. Okay. People want me to, I want a fellowship breakfast. Okay. I want a fellowship breakfast in every city. I do. I really, really want a fellowship breakfast in every city.
Mm-hmm.
But what does that take?
Money.
Volunteer.
So what I'm wondering is if we could have create where people could donate, and whatever state is involved, like they sign up and trying to bring it together, where allocate so much towards everybody. If I don't know how we can do that.
That's in the works, Helene. Again, we're live here now, folks. This is how she's learning. Okay. But I've been doing this since 2018. Everything's in place to pull the trigger.
Okay.
Okay.
We have a veterans channel, right?
Yeah. We have PDH TV, On the Mark TV. Great folks. It's helping us get that all together, right? Everybody goes, well, when's it going to launch? When's it going to launch?
Okay.
When the studio is built at FOB Rush.
Okay.
That way veterans can come and create content for our channel.
I'm going to help you with that.
Please.
Because I have a meeting with we're going to be doing some amazing things. We've got some amazing people right now that are on board on Nonprofit TV. I'm not at liberty right now to share, but
Helene,
we're going to do some amazing things for veterans TV. People will be coming on and telling stories. And I am going to try to help find sponsors. Okay, this is what we need. For our nonprofit TV, when we have our veterans getting the free airtime, I'd like to find sponsors for cause marketing. So to make it happen, to cover fellowship breakfasts.
Again, yeah, folks, my team is in place. It needs to grow.
Okay, let's make it grow. How many followers do you have right now? Do you know, Brian?
On what?
So you have a Facebook page, right?
We got Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube.
Okay, so on Facebook, how many followers do you have?
I don't know.
What do you think?
It's over 3,000.
We're going to make it 5,000.
Okay.
And I want to be one of the speakers on your Facebook group. Okay. We are live right now. Studio
We're
live
now on our Facebook page.
Hi, everyone. Here I am. For those who don't know, I'm going to share on my Facebook page too afterwards.
Again, this is how it works.
Okay.
Okay. Look, folks.
You're training me. I'm a lady in training.
Well, I got to bring up something we discussed in the meeting.
Okay.
This morning. Operation Cooperation.
I love that name.
Love that. Operation Cooperation. I love that.
Okay. That was people wanting me to do things, and okay, I've done my part. Operation Cooperation. you know what? I know the location. Forward Operating Base Rush. What I don't have is the date because I don't have volunteers to organize the event. Oh, and by the way, we have no electricity right now on FOB Rush. So even if I had all the volunteers, and even if I still ain't got no power.
Did they turn off the power because you don't have the funds to pay for it?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It's
That's not right.
Right, wrong, or indifferent.
Okay,
And
so
that's where the big call out is. We are looking for folks, for corporations, for whoever is seeing this and it's touching them. Whether that's volunteering your time, whether that's becoming a patron, that's real.
or what about a power company being a sponsor? I mean, my goodness. Who is your power company right now, Brian?
That's Ameren of Illinois.
Ameren of Illinois? Okay, well, I'm going to find out because, all right, I'm going to give you a little secret right now. I am in telecommunications. Before I could help, I help people get better pricing on internet, power, everything, the whole 9 yards. Okay?
Hey, there
So I
you
am
go.
going to actually put it out there right now. Okay. Let them know what's going on and who would like to bid on being the sponsor for Project Diehard, and they will get, major recognition
Yeah. Again,
for making it happen. Okay, so right now you have Amron, and I'm mad at them right now. That how dare they turn off the power? Oh my gosh, they should have just said we're going to sponsor you for being what you've done. You've served the country. Gets me really upset.
Again, Helene.
Oh my gosh, I would like to call them for you on your behalf and say, how dare you? My gosh.
Hey everybody. Tomorrow on our social media, you will see their contact information. I promise you that.
Please, yes, do that, Brian. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? It's one thing you need the power. You're a charity company. You're helping veterans. You need your power. How could they just turn it off because you can't pay the bill? Oh, by the way, how much is your power bill?
On average or what we owe?
Okay. Right now on average, what would it take right now to get your, power on?
No, right now it's going to take about $3,000.
Okay.
Okay, to get it back
You know what
on.
the funny thing is to a power company of that size? What's $3,000 to them?
That's nothing. I got it.
You know what I'm saying? If you think about how what is their profit and what they can do they could be a sponsor and get a write-off on helping, and that's what they should be doing. Shame on them.
Again, we haven't been able to get in contact with the person that could pull that trigger and say, yeah,
okay, well, I'm going to help you on that. I promise you.
Cool. Okay, look here, folks.
They've met their match now.
Look, folks, this is why I ask you to share the mission.
Yes, absolutely.
Because somebody out there, I think I've been pretty plain about the rules. They're not changing. Oh yeah, wait, Sue, I forgot to do the disclaimer, didn't I? Sue and I were talking this morning. Here's my disclaimer, folks. I'm an open book. I'm going to answer your questions. If you don't like my answer, that's a you problem, not a me problem.
And I back that 100%.
So type them in the comments. You got a question? Type them in the comments.
Great time to do that. Yeah.
We are
and
right
actually, I was
here.
gonna backtrack for one quick second. I know we often are talking about the veteran breakfast. Civilians are welcome to come too. Just they won't have their meal covered. You got to buy your own. And
Yeah,
maybe be
come.
inspired to cover some for the vets that are there as well. But all and enjoying the event. It's always that first Wednesday of the month, and all are welcome.
Yeah, again, that's where I invite the community. Come together.
Or maybe someone would sponsor somebody, invite a guest, and let the guest could pay for the veteran. Because veterans are free. Buy one, get one free. Buy one and bring a veteran to the fellowship breakfast, everyone. And so right now, I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm going to be talking to some veteran associations here about the fellowship breakfast. I don't know what's going on here with that, and I'd like to find out. I'd like it to be where basically everybody could do a simulcast at their breakfast and say hi to each other and introduce one another to one another. I think that would be so powerful.
That would, now see, Helene, you just gave me an idea. That would be excellent. I don't know what's happening with my screen. There we go. I'm back, I think.
Yeah, we're kind of freezing, I think, a little. But that's technology.
Yeah, but back to that discussion. Wouldn't that be excellent?
Yeah.
If at every facility, right, when we do events, especially like our monthly events, that we live stream it out.
I think that would be amazing to show unity, community unity.
And as we build facilities, right, every facility can log in and say, this is what we're doing this month.
Right.
Again, great idea. Would love on the breakfast too. But that takes volunteers.
What's your Diehard facility day? Can you share with us what that is, Brian?
The Diehard facility day is the one day a month that we open the doors, right? It's going to be on every facility. That's part of full transparency. Okay? Come and see what we're doing.
But we need to have the power on.
Yeah. But you asked me
to bring
work outside.
Bring candles.
There's plenty of work to be done outside too.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, you're not letting me finish my explanation. Okay.
Sorry.
The first time you visit, come see what we're doing. This next month, when you come back, bring work gloves. Okay. But understand this for the community that's watching us right now. That will be on every facility that we build. That is full transparency. Okay. Once a month, we're going to open the doors. I've had people ask me, well, why don't you do it more? No. The veterans we are helping deserve peace and quiet. We can prep them for one day a month that the community is going to come in. You see the thing I have.
Brian, I have an idea too. There's a lot of these Home Depot, Staples, Lowe's. You know
Yeah,
how much stuff they throw out at the end of the
yeah, I
day?
know they do. And
And
how
there's
about
stuff.
how about the Home Depot $50,000 grant? The Lowe's $50,000 grant. Yes,
Huh.
I need volunteers. You saw Adam on the show last week. He has stepped up into the mission and has taken on grants.
Well, I want to share with you. I don't know if this would pertain. So one of my friends created a site called grantzap.com. And I would be happy. It won't cost you anything. And I will see, you'll fill it out and you let me know what type of grants that you might be eligible for, that you can get, because grants are free.
Yeah.
There's a lot of grants out there, and this is, and there it's an AI site, and I'll put my link on there so you could see.
Again, Helene, Adam at projectdiehard.org. That's not a me thing. Okay? Adam has taken on that mantle for the mission.
Okay, but I'll get a hold of him and give him, because maybe he could, because I don't know what he could research and see everything out there.
Again,
Okay,
Adam has taken on that mantle for this mission,
perfect.
but he needs help.
Okay.
Okay? When you volunteer for Project Diehard, you know the 3 rules. If you don't break one of those 3 rules, you never have to talk to me. You break one, I guarantee you will. Okay? When you volunteer with us, if you say, hey, I'm doing this, you're doing it. Keep the team informed. If you need help, ask questions. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
As I tell everybody, this is not my plan. This is God's plan. I am just the steward of it.
Okay.
So I've got another question.
Go ahead.
So why is it that we want people to volunteer first before they start putting their money out to get paid for their time?
Oh, why am I so adamant on that, right? Yeah.
I mean, I agree with your reasoning, but I know that's been a thing, and that's worth addressing.
It is. Look, folks, I get emails, Facebook messages, LinkedIn messages, pay me this. No. Do that in a volunteer status. Show me that you know what you're doing. Prove your heart. Prove that you really care. And then we will talk about a paycheck. That's
I
not
agree
so
with that
hard.
100%. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry here, folks, but I think Sue might be able. There's an actual degree in nonprofit administration.
There is.
Okay. Let's get people involved. That's the whole thing. You know what?
Again, they come and they help. Thank you and God bless is all I'll say.
And we're right around the corner. I mean, literally, the fellowship breakfast is right around the corner,
Yeah, August 5th.
which is next week.
Yeah.
We have
I know.
1 week. So for all of you that are watching, do we have on the Facebook, do we have the actual link for them to donate?
It's on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn.
All right, everyone.
It's on the website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on our
So-
website. There's QR codes out there.
Okay. So let's do something special, everyone. Let's make Brian happy. Let's make the mission happy. Let's make the veterans feel like their breakfast is going to really be special. You know, Brian, I got to tell you something. I love baking. And today I had all these bananas and I baked banana chocolate chip muffins. So my husband, yeah, I know. Oh my God, they're really killer. And I've been dieting. But anyways, if I was living where you were, I would bake muffins for the fellowship breakfast. But what I will do, I'd like to find out who's in charge in the Vegas area. And what I would do, I will volunteer and bake, because nothing like home baked banana chocolate chip muffins.
Again, yeah, look.
So I'm going to find out, who's in charge if they have the breakfast here. And
Okay.
and what I'd like everyone on your Facebook from all different states, can you introduce yourself and say, hi, I'm so-and-so. I'm a veteran from this area. Let's introduce her. Let's get some followers, shares, emojis, showing activity on your Facebook and Instagram, because that's what it's about. We need reaction. A reaction is like, what do you call it? Operation cooperation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, reaction to me is really important, because guess what? Action speaks louder than words. And if you're going to say, I'm going to do it and I'm going to help, show your support.
Yeah, Susan, I like her. Okay. I think I like you because look, yeah. Look, guys, I am not here to placate you.
What do you mean?
I am not here for my self-edification.
You're not. You're an amazing person, Brian. You know what? Everyone, he's tough because he's seen so much. And he really, I mean, you know what? Anybody who's the founder and who's in charge, like I am also in charge of a group that I'm helping with that's a supporter of veterans. And I am very dedicated and loyal to it because it's so important. And I'm trying to get the cause out there. And you know what? Sometimes people don't understand. They have to really be shown the outcome. So why I think this breakfast is so important, it's first of all, a lot of these veterans, they might be inside all the time. And here's their time to be with the guys, with the people, sharing stories.
Guys and girls.
Guys and girls, women and men. Yeah, men and women veterans and coming together.
Again.
And yeah, exactly. So what I'm saying,
Look,
I'm just talking about,
Helene.
Exactly. So
I've been doing that breakfast.
Everyone who has served.
We've
and
been
let's
doing
make
that
you feel
breakfast
special.
for 6 years. Okay. I know for a fact there's 2 veterans that come to that breakfast every month.
Yeah.
And that is the only time they get out of their house.
See? Wow.
That doesn't say it right there.
this is their time. This is their time
Oh, yeah.
to share. Because some people, it's hard for them, especially when they're disabled. It's so hard to get out and transportation, and it's hard. I mean, I've seen.
Again, the facility day is the third Saturday of the month. Hence, why do we need more ministry partners? Right? Ministry partners. I don't know about where you live, but here in the Bible Belt, every church has a bus. I got veterans that want to come up to the FOB, but they don't have transportation.
So maybe we can get a bus company to sponsor and for one day to be a sponsor. I mean, the transportation companies could be a sponsor for the day. And then they can get a lot of, exposure for being a sponsor to help the veterans.
Yeah, again, all the exposure is great. But how about this? How about ministry partners? Hence, one God, we all work together. Ministry partners. I ask for ministry partners to pray for the mission. Share the mission. And tell your congregation about volunteer opportunities. That's it.
And are they? How many?
Pretty easy, right?
Okay, so
one
we
thing
got
I
to
think
do
people
something
miss
about
here is
this.
that this is very doable, and the more ears this hits, the more people hit that share button, talk about it, use this to tell people what's going on, invite people, come and see, come to the breakfast, come to FOB Rush, all the things.
That's all we need.
Again, I have nothing to hide.
Well, no, of course you don't have anything to hide, but you know what? Let's instead of saying what he hasn't been working, let's all make it work. Let's make it. So today's a new day. Tomorrow's a brand new day, and so now that we've had this wonderful Monday evening Project Diehard, you've got Sue, who's oh my gosh, me, I'm okay, but let's make it happen, everyone. It's all about tomorrow. And let's make tomorrow work, because guess what? By doing the good feeling inside, and it really doesn't take much. Just so, honestly, I'm going to share this on my Facebook page. Everybody's going to see, because I have a cause. And I have to tell you, when I was in Chicago, I was different. I mean, I've always been me. I've always been caring and loving and all, and but I am doing more now community-wise than I did then, because you know what? I was busy. I was working in furniture. I was an interior designer. I had my window treatment business. I had my kids. I had this. Life was different then. But I feel so needed right now to send messages and to help endorse these messages and get people to do the right thing. Because when I do leave this earth one day, I want people to say, she tried. I want to make a big impact on the community. I want my kids to say, wow, my mom, our mom. Because my grandkids, it's when you act. And a lot of kids, there are some people that are very generous, very giving, they're just amazing. But I will say there's a lot that they're too busy. And we got to get out of that busy mode and just take a few minutes to reflect on what we can do to really help others. And that's what we need to focus on. Have everything, fun, do this, that, but 5 minutes a day doing something that makes a difference in somebody else's life.
Yeah. I think, Sue, I think we've timed it more than once. The share button takes 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
At most.
If you write if you write a comment, it takes about 7 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Could you share the Facebook page, Sue, on the chat with me, please?
It's when you go to Facebook, it's Project Diehard 22, I believe. Yeah, Project Diehard 22. Facebook.com / Project Diehard, or just search Project Diehard 22 with no spaces. You can't miss it.
I have all my tabs open. It's like, okay, where's my Facebook? I'm trying to look
Open
for
one more.
Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. Terrible.
Well, and same with on YouTube. Go ahead and search up YouTube. Anybody who's listening, go find Project Diehard on there. That's as easy as it gets to. YouTube.com / Project Diehard.
There we go.
Subscribe. And if you want to know when we go live, then hit that notification button as well, and then that'll pop up on your phone every time we go live. Then you won't miss us ever. You'll always see us there.
Okay. Sue asked for the notification button. I don't. I just want to put that out.
I did, yes. You don't have to. Just subscribe and I'll be happy. But you want to say, hey, I know things because I listen more often.
Yeah, there you go. Look, I won't ask you to hit the notification button because you know what I know? When we hit that magic number of subscribers, YouTube gives the mission money.
Right.
You subscribe, it costs you nothing.
Mm.
Well, and we're getting close to the end here. Any last words you want to share before we have our word of hope for our veterans?
Me?
Either of you.
Helene, what do you got to say to our veterans so they hang on to life for the next day?
Okay. So what I want to say to the veterans, first of all, thank you for serving. And I'm sure you've heard this before. And you are so appreciated. And you know what? Your life is valuable because there's always tomorrow. And if you focus on the positive rather than what was the negative, we got to start focusing on tomorrow and what you can do to make a difference in somebody's life as well. And you are loved. You know what? We all have different sized families. We have different friends in our network. You might have one friend, you might have 50 friends, but you are a friend to somebody. And we have to set a good example to others and focus on what things are only going to get better if we put our mindset to positive thought. Because you know what? And I'm not going to go in my story. We've all had challenges. And I'm a fighter and a survivor. And I've actually become a better person by looking at the brighter side of life, because we are surrounded by a lot of light. And our society's crazy. It is. But that's what makes it exciting. We're here to kind of guide and have fun with each other. But just know that, I have a Facebook page. You could become my friend, follow. And I'm here to, whatever I can do, I'm here. Sue is here. We're here together. That's all.
Cool. Now, brothers, sisters, you know what I keep saying. What time is it? Oh, it's 1928. Okay, guys. Be here next Monday at 1928. Pretty simple. They taught us, don't quit. So don't quit.
Don't quit.
Keep moving forward. If you have to fall, fall forward.
Right.
And remember, demons will never win. I got a little book right here, tells me demons will not win. So why you listening to them? Sue, back to you.
Excellent. Well, and I don't know if you're hearing some woohoos in the background. You might have even caught one of mine. There's always something to look forward to. And like tonight, I'm here because this means something to me. But I'm also here at the lake, and we're part of a ski club team. And I just watched my daughter for the first time successfully go over the jump. So I'm
Yay.
excited. There's always things to look forward to. There's always way to get better, improve, do the next thing, find the next thing. Sometimes it might be hard to find. It just depends on where you're at on a day, right? But it's there. And if you have trouble finding it, let us help you. God's not done with you yet. You are here for a reason. It's time to celebrate why you're here. Thank you for joining us. We are here every Monday night. We'll see you back here, same time, same place next week. Be here. Project Diehard Mission Monday update.